Hello ladies, it's Christina from DNA Premium Photography, and I'm here with today's makeup tip. So we're here today with Teriella Labata, and she's going to go over how to apply concealer and foundation.
Hi, I'm Teriella Labata with DNA Premium Photography, and I'll be showing you how to apply your foundation and concealer. So before you apply your foundation and concealer, something to keep in mind is using your products most efficiently so you can stretch them out for as long as possible. Traditionally, concealer was applied first to cover dark circles under the eyes and blemishes before putting on foundation, thinking that if you evened out those dark spots, your foundation would go on more evenly and you would have the best coverage. But now the trend is to actually put your foundation first, because foundation is actually almost like a concealer in itself. It actually can help darken some of those blemishes and dark spots under the eyes so that you have only to use half as much concealer as you would otherwise. And since concealer is a lot more expensive per ounce than foundation is, this is definitely a good tip before you put on both products on your face. Okay, so before any makeup application, first thing that's best to do would actually be to moisturize your lips. Just because the process can take a long time, and after you apply your eye makeup, you're like opening your mouth to get everything on correctly. The lips tend to dry out first or start to peel and chap up before you get to them with the lipstick. And then next is actually skincare. This is actually a big step that will help the foundation and concealer to not only adhere to the skin better, but actually make it look better in photographs. So we're just moisturizing with a lotion, a face lotion. Any of your choice will do. A couple of foundations that you think are close to your skin tone or skin color, and I'm using some liquid foundations from Tarte. I like these because they're hypoallergenic, and usually when I use these, I find I don't need to powder that much because they're great for combination skin. Now our model today has dry skin, and so do I, and I've had good luck with this. So I'm going to choose the two that look closest to her and do swatches. So I'm just gonna take a squirt, just a very small one of each one, and I'm gonna see if they blend into her skin. If after you've blended it out you don't see it anymore, then that is the skin color that you want. That's the foundation color that you want. You definitely don't want your foundation color to look obvious. That's actually a really good match, though just to be safe, I'm gonna swatch the other one that I think is very close to her skin tone as well, and do the same thing with a different finger next to it. And they're both very close, but I think the second one has more of a pink tone, so I'm gonna go with the original. So as I mentioned before, it's better and more cost efficient to apply your foundation first, so that can help cover some dark spots before you apply any concealer, which tends to be more expensive price by weight. So taking a flat foundation brush or a sponge, or if you're in a hurry, you could just use your hands if you're doing it on yourself. And then just start applying from the center out, including area under the eye. So you're already like pre-concealing before concealing. And you do the same thing for the rest of the face, just going from the center and blending outward. All right, and then after you apply your first base, you can blend it out to give it a more natural effect. I'm just taking a fluffy kabuki brush, or you could take a powder brush or blush brush, anything with the bristles splayed out where it can help blend out any potential streak marks, or just to soften the application. And then this foundation is so pigmented, you could continue to go back with it on any darker areas, discoloration or blemishes, or you can take a separate concealer, so you can go either way with that. a smaller brush. So some areas. And then for the under eyes, I'm going to get a separate concealer. So it's best to just put in the first third. Concealers are much thicker in consistency than foundation, so a little goes a long way with them. And so you could just put a little bit in the first third with a flatter concealer brush, and then you can take a fluffy brush to help blend it out so it's not super cakey. All right, so at this point, if you are just looking for a natural look, you could just throw in some mascara, lip gloss, go on with the rest of your makeover. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.